If you were in charge of the ICC, hypothetical question, what changes would you make to the sport, if any?
Well, the quicker they drop the 100, the better. It's not working. T20 is the future, and I'd like to see a lot more local T20s. You know, you're finding at local cricket levels, people don't want to play on a Sunday. It takes up all day.
Yeah.
So a T20 regional development, you've got to remember in any sport, the grassroots is important. You know, if you don't look after the grassroots in 10 years' time, you simply don't have a sport.
Yeah.
And I think more people would turn out, especially on the weekend. I mean, again, cricket has advanced over the years, but it is becoming a little bit more selective in terms of the social background of those that play. There has to be more investment in grassroots, and more investment, particularly in the northeast and the northwest, where there simply isn't the facilities for youngsters to play.
Yeah.
Let's get that right first, and you'll have a solid base. But professional game is in good hands, and T20 has been a lifesaver for a lot of clubs.
It has revitalised the sport, hasn't it?
Absolutely.
It's fair to say. Changing tack slightly to darts,
Yeah.
the thing that you're passionate about, and a sport that you kind of helped reinvent, to be fair. We saw Nathan Aspinall put on an incredible performance on Sunday.
Incredible.
11 straight legs, big fish in the middle there. Did it surprise you, or have you just been coming forward?
Look, I mean, the game is very competitive. You know, it's no longer the Phil Taylor show with one person winning virtually everything. It goes around, and there's a lot of great players. Nathan Aspinall's been knocking on the door of greatness for some time, but that 11-leg burst was absolutely electric. I mean, you do see players have 3 or 4 legs where they're untouchable, but to put together a power play, if you like, of that magnitude was something special to watch. And I felt for Johnny Clayton, because he was just, you know, there's nothing you can do about that. Guys averaging 120. You know, that's almost perfect darts. And I was very pleased with Nathan. I think he's a good winner. He's a very popular young man. Good for the game, as they say. And I think he will be. He'll be a force after that, because mentally he knows he can do it. And when you've got that belief in yourself, any sport is easier to play at.
We saw similar with Michael Smith, didn't we, when he finally broke his duck and then he went on to...
I mean, you do. It's a funny thing. You fancy the job or don't you fancy the job? I think Nathan will be relishing the next time he gets on the hockey.
Saw the women's World Match Play
taking
place alongside the men's.
Yeah.
There was a transsexual player by the name of Noah Lynn van Leuven.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the world we live in, and that's the future, and you have to embrace everyone. You have to encourage diversity, providing there's no natural or unnatural advantage to an individual. Darts has always been a gender neutral sport anyway, so that just takes it to the next level of gender neutrality. It's just about ability, nothing else.
The same applies to snooker, would you say?
Yes, I think so. I mean, the women haven't really kicked on as much as I think the women darts players are really getting. You know, if people like Bo Greaves comes in, Jesus, I mean, she's a proper player.
She is.
And there are others coming along as well, being inspired and changing their lives through sport. Snooker, there's some movement. The movement is predominantly coming out of Thailand and China at the moment. But who's to say in the future? Who knows? The women. I mean, again, it's a gender-neutral sport. Sport should be about ability, with nothing else taken into account.